We are working really hard this year to make this a great year for Sun and Fun and a great year for all of you volunteers. And things are cooking right now. The website is going crazy. People are wanting in here. We have a lot of new first-timers coming in. They want to be a part of what we're doing at Sun and Fun. And just 2 days ago, I had a ROTC group from Okeechobee. It's a really great group of young men and women that want to get in here and work. So if you have something that you need kids to come and mentor with you, and I mean mentor, I don't mean take a kid and throw them in a slot. When we give you a student, we want you to link arms with them and show them the way, because the experience they have here is going to make them want to come back and want to get in a plane and fly someday. So that's the goal. So if you're interested in any of these youth groups that are coming in, and that one in particular I'm mentioning, there are other ones out there, please contact me or put your needs on the website. I have a lot of people that are finding that the website works, and they're putting their jobs out there, and people are going out there and contacting chairmen. If we send you someone, and we're throwing people at all of you, and I know it's a lot, and I know a lot of you have jobs outside of this place, please take the time to contact these volunteers. I don't want to hear that some volunteer just fell off because nobody ever contacted them, because they'll go out in the community and say, "That's Sun and Fun, I tried to volunteer, but they just never called me." And I hear that sometimes, but less and less, because we are starting to really welcome, more so welcome people into our family. So please help me do that. If you invite a volunteer to a meeting, at one of these meetings, and it's a new volunteer, they don't know our campus. So I've had a lot of new ones come to me in the back table today, say, "Where's this, where's that?" Don't let them wander around the campus, because then they get discouraged and they won't want to be a part. So please be very specific. Help them. Meet them in the back of the room and take them and go to your meetings. And if you have a meeting today, lunch is being served in the Sunset Grill. And Trudy and her husband slapped those sandwiches together, and we're having ham and cheese sandwiches, chips, cookies, and a drink. Please take time to get your lunch before your meeting. It only takes, I don't know how long it takes to get to the Sunset Grill from here and to your meeting. It's not that long. So please take time to go get your lunch. And that means you registered, right? Oh, that's good. One person up here registered. That's good. Okay. All right. Recruiting, I talked about that. The website's very good. Oh, we being Lights and I, have been talking about the service pins. And this year, we are going to get together with the board members and myself and Laura, and we're going to honor the 25, 30, and 35-year pin people. And we're personally going to come find you and say thank you to you for that service, which I think is a really great step in the right direction. We haven't been able to do that all the time over the years. John and I tried desperately to do the 30 and 35 year, and we did a pretty good job of it until the tornado came, and we didn't do that. So we will be delivering those pins and honoring those people. If you have people in your group, I hope you're keeping up with them, with their years of service. I know I say this every time I stand up here, and I'm going to continue to say it, because it's important to be said. Let's honor our volunteers. Sure, it's just a little paint on a metal pin, but it means a lot to people when they wear those pins. I've been watching you this morning, and people coming in with their pins on their hats and on their lapel and everywhere. So it means a lot to you. Even though you won't admit it, it does. I know all about it. I can see it. But please help us to get that done. I've had some people stop by and give me some information. I promise you I will be in the back this time. I had a little emergency last time on the lunches, but I will be in the back of the room after the meeting. So if you need to give me a need or you have something to ask me about volunteers, I will be there for you. Tail dragger. Every year, the tail dragger has been early in the evening. It starts. And I understand that the commercial and the airside people are still out there because planes have to leave. And we have to close down exhibits. So this year, we're going to make sure that you get fed. But you got to promise me you're going to come to the tail dragger. Because I'll tell you, I've talked to a lot of volunteers, and they say, well, I never go because we're too late getting out. No, you don't. We're going to start at 7. 7 o'clock, not 5, 5:30, 6, 6:30. 7 o'clock. So if you come, we're going to open the food tent at 7 o'clock, maybe 7:15. But I want you guys to know that we are ordering enough food to where you're going to eat. I mean, we've had food, but you just guys never showed up, or you just couldn't get out there. And I understand that. You're working hard out there. But I'm going to do everything in my power to make this work. So I need your help. So we're going to make sure. So come to the tail dragger. It is a time where we celebrate you. And we're going to have the flying musicians playing. So it ought to be fun. We're going to have a dance floor. And we're going to have fun. We have one every year, beer, wine, and soda and water. And not sure on the food yet. I'll keep you posted on that. But it'll be good, whatever it is. And so try to come, because I want to celebrate you. And thank you, because I know all of you are working really hard. Let me see. Anything else? This year I'm going to be out and about, meeting and greeting and being your liaison. I haven't been able to do that the past 3 years because I've been in the parking lot. So I've missed a lot of you. So this year, I'm going to make it a point to try and get around and see you, see how your volunteer crew is doing, if you need volunteers, and help you with that this year. So you'll see my face, maybe more than you want to, but you'll still see it. And Roger Hutton is a Sertoma member, and he's been working. I'll tell you what, that Sertoma group and PAL has helped me so much in the parking lot. I cannot even begin to tell you how grateful I am. But Roger has agreed, we hope, to step up and take my chairmanship of the parking lot so that I will be permanently out of the parking lot. I'll visit it. Don't worry, Gary. I'm coming. I'm watching you. But I will be out. So I look forward to this year with all the changes and meeting you and getting to know you better. And I'm just glad to be here. Thanks for coming. Oh, wait, one more last thing. I know you're trying to shoo me out of here. These are your volunteer cards. Remember those, everybody? This year, they are purple. Purple is your new favorite color. Okay, get acquainted with these. Every single solitary person in this room should have one of these in their hand this year, and all your volunteers. Please fill these out, because these are a wonderful thing. They're helping us get to know you better and keep in touch. And everybody should have one of these. It says, "How may I help you?" Volunteer staff. There are bags of them in the back, and we'll give them out until they're gone, and then we'll get some more, and we'll give them out again. But everybody should be wearing this, because that's our new phrase. How may I help you? You may get tired of saying it, but we're going to learn to say it more.
Good afternoon. It turns out it's afternoon already. My name is Lori Bradner, and I'm actually just a teacher at the Central Florida Aerospace Academy. It truly is an honor and a pleasure to be here again and again. All I'm hearing is the youth and the families, and I'm proud to say that's who I serve. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of being a teacher and touching the future of your aviation, and they are in the back right now and throughout the audience. It truly is a pleasure. And I come to you on behalf of Keith Smith, who is our administrator, my chairperson, who is Barbara Matthews, and on behalf of the students, and I say, how may we help you? Now, last year, I understand, and we're hearing from some of the chair people, the game plan didn't work. Well, if it's a Baroque, fix it, and we have done so. I want to go ahead and give you a little bit of the game plan. We were listening. We listened last year about what worked and what didn't work. And together, Barbara, myself, and Keith, we have come up with a game plan. What we decide is that Sun and Fun is about the youth. It is about the families. Those are the people that we serve. We want it to be educational. And many of our students think that Sun and Fun just happens with the pixie dust. It's just magic. And all of a sudden it just appears and it's here and they get to play. Well, it is an opportunity for them to play, but it's also an opportunity to help educate them. And so we're going to the chair people, we're going to the staff members, and we're saying to you, help me, help us educate the youth. Help them understand what it takes to make this the #1 air show on the planet. Absolutely. Now, what we've done is with our younger cherubs, I call them my cherubs, they truly are. I can't wait to have you meet the spectacular individuals that I get to touch every single day. The younger cherubs, we decided they would be better served going to these forums. They want to learn about flying. Well, the first thing they need to learn, priority #1 is what? Safety. They need to learn about safety. So the best thing we can do is get them to the forums. We will be utilizing our faculty and staff to get them into the forums. It'll be like a field trip for them, which is fantastic. They love field trips, so that'll be great. What we will be doing is we will be utilizing our upperclassmen, our sophomores, some of our sophomores, our juniors, and the seniors to help serve you. We're asking that the chairman, that the staff people, that you would come forward and give them a chance. I promise you, they won't let you down. I want to let you know to date, the update is that we've got 10 paid staff members. Certainly in lieu of time, I will not go over the names that have offered to have students shadow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On behalf of Barbara, myself, and Keith, thank you for giving them the opportunity. We've also had 9 chairmen that have agreed. Now, I know there are many others out there. We want you to call us. We've had 9 that have agreed to have the students come. Please do call us. Again, our motto and the motto of the students is, how can we help you? You're here to help the patrons of Sun and Fun. Our job as students and faculty at the Central Florida Aerospace Academy is to say, how can we help you do your jobs better? Now, the deadline for these volunteers, you've got to give me time. I've got my hands in a few, or my fingers in a few pots. I'm going to need time to mix and match. The deadline to get your student volunteers, hurry on down, is going to be March 9th. That's a very, very short time away. The reason that we say that is I've got to have time to match personalities. The things that we need to know and the things that we are targeting this year is what type of personality. As Light suggested, the greeters. We've got to have our go-to. We've got to have the people that aren't afraid of people. Those are the students that I'm going to help Ms. Matthews pick so that we can put our best foot forward not only as Central Florida Aerospace Academy, but as volunteers of the greatest air show on the planet. I also want to know, what prior knowledge do you need? Many of our students are IT savvy. Many of them have retail experience. Many of them have worked with in administration. Many of them even know math and accounting. You tell me what you need, we will try to mix and match. The other thing we're trying to do this year, we listened, we heard you. If you need the students, last year was a little bit of a hodgepodge. You had them coming and going and coming and going and coming at a revolving door. By the time Sun and Fun hits, sit down, buckle in, and sit and get ready for the ride. You don't have time to retrain. So we're offering you the flexibility to say, you may have them for 2 days or you may have them for 4 days. What do you need and how may we help you? You let us know. Some of the groups like IT have said, listen, by the time it hits, I don't have time to train. I need them before. I've got students that are willing to do that. You just need to talk to us, tell us what you need, and we will do our best to accommodate you. If you will, remember the deadline is March 9th. Please give me time to mix and match. I will be working on the ground floor. Should there be any problems, I will certainly serve as a liaison for the students. I don't think that you're going to have any issues. I can almost promise you that. And again, I can't wait to have you meet the cherubs, my cherubs, that I get to teach and talk to every single day. If you will, for those of you that are interested, and I know you're out there, please contact, if you will contact Barbara Matthews. Also, I'm going to throw Mrs. McFarland, if I may throw you under the bus. If you can't get in touch of Ms. Matthews, if you will please contact Mrs. McFarland. She will gladly get in touch with us at the Central Florida Aerospace Academy, and we will do our best, again, to help you make this the greatest air show on the planet. How may we help you?